we've said we have command, motivation, marking, reward. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, you are going to do the name reflex. You are going to mention the name of your dog. So you'll be like, Chief, come, if the dog is far away from you. As the dog is coming, that means you've done the command. Okay, then you move to motivation. So as the dog is coming towards you, you'll be very encouraging. So you'll be like, it's okay, come.
Quiet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you motivate the dog to come towards you. Then now on the marking, before you do the reward, on the marking you check on the tail, like the body language. How is the tail? Is the tail still moving? Okay, if the tail is still moving, it means the dog is not focusing on you only, but the dog is also focusing on wagging its tail. So the only time you are going to do the marking is you are going to maintain, let's say you say the command sit and the dog has sat, which is the default, then you are going to maintain proper eye contact. As you're maintaining proper eye contact, you'll be checking on the dog's body language, specifically the tail. So once the tail has stopped, that's when you do the rewarding, because that one will mean now the dog is focusing just on you and not wagging its tail. Okay, that's when you do the reward. Okay, so after the reward, it means now it's going to be easy for you to move to the next command, because from there the dog is only focusing on you. So it means when you say the next thing, the dog will get now to understand, oh, you are the leader, so the next thing is down, so it will be easy for the dog to go on the down. But the reason as to why we're checking on the tail is because if you are telling the dog sit, then you reward immediately without checking on the tail, it means the dog will be focusing on you, at the same time focusing on wagging its tail, at the same time focusing on the next command which you've just said. So in such a situation, there's going to be a delay in timing, which will make the dog, one, the dog is going to go on the down, but the dog is not going to lie the right way. So the tail is everything. Then we move to the next thing, which is on excitement. So when you're moving out, you don't get excited. When you're coming back, you don't get excited, because these dogs are you know, like they're focusing on your body language, like how excited are you. If you are really excited, they'll also get excited, and that will encourage other behaviors like jumping on you, making them have too much energy. So it means the levels of the salivary cortisol is going to shoot up, then they're going to have issues with regulating all that energy and stabilizing within their system. So in order to control all that, in general term, you just don't be overexcited. Okay? So if you're not overexcited, it means, I'm not saying that you are going to do that for the rest of the dog's life, but you are checking on the moments. If you don't want the dog to be excited, let's say you are leaving for work. So you're leaving for work without excitement. So if you're leaving for work without excitement, it means the dogs are not going to jump on you because the picture you're presenting. So they'll be like, oh, my human is so serious today, so I don't have to jump on them. But you see, if you're leaving for work and you also want to pet them, what you're going to do is they'll feel like, oh, it's time for play, so they'll want to jump on you. That's why you see sometimes they fail to jump on you and you wonder, and sometimes they jump on you, but you are forgetting that maybe your mood has changed. So with them also they'll be changing their moods. Like we have what we call the allelometric behavior. So they'll always copy what's going on within their surrounding. Okay, that's why when other dogs are barking, they'll also bark, but they'll keep on moving within the compound, wondering, oh, what's going on? You see, not until they see what's happening outside, then the barking is going to continue. If the barking stops, it ceases. Okay, so timing is everything.